Hello everyone, my name is Timothy Adekola. I'm a co-founder of Thellex, and today I'm with
Rick from Stark. We are building an open source project called Stark, which allow people to get into StarkNet very easily. We provide all the integration that they need to do. All they have to do is just build on top. We simplify a lot of deployment process, a lot of the front end process, and everything. So I have to just build on top and deploy. And I am one of the core maintainers of the project.
what are the opportunities of building on StarkNet?
StarkNet now is currently pushing the BTC-Fi narrative. Right? They just have it from since like last month or so. Yeah. There's a lot of things you can do. You can do like depositing, you can do like identity, like a lot of things you can do in the BTC-Fi space. If you definitely looking to build a StarkNet and you like Bitcoin, then that's like the best place to be in.
First of all, what drew you to developing, and what maybe excites you about the whole dev community?
The dev community is full of curious people usually. People who are really curious to try new things, break things, and yeah, apart from monetary motivations, also the exploration side. They want to learn more, exchange ideas, and these people usually they're willing to stay up late until 2 a.m. Then you still see these guys on the computer after like 5 cups of coffee or something. This is what I like: the energy, I like the passion, the spirit, and everything.
In your own experience, what is one of the most effective ways to build and develop relationship with developers? Because I hear sometimes either the founder and the dev guy saying, no, we must build it this way. Founders like, no, I just need a simple product to get out there. How do you think people can balance this relationship?
Yes. So actually one of the skills that I feel like a good developer must have, and if you have this skill, people are willing to pay you a lot of money. Right? It's called communication. How you can translate from business language, like casual language, to technical language, and vice versa, and to go back. So you become the bridge. I believe if a company has like a CTO that can do this very well, it's going to be like do very successfully. It can balance the expectations of the non-technical guys and the technical guys. Most of the greatest CTOs that I know, they have this skill. They do this very, very well. They know how to explain stuff to the CEO. At the same time, also translate what the CEO wants to their teammates, so that they will know like what to expect, what to build, how feasible that is. Tell the CEO no, maybe if like it's not that feasible, or find a way to do it. Basically, someone who's a good communicator is like they will go a long way in the industry.
In your own experience, can you share one memorable success where you delivered in a project and it helped the community massively, or how you helped to shape in the whole StarkNet community?
With Stark, well, I teach a lot of StarkNet to people from all over the world. Right? So, for example, the hackathon I was teaching there, I also was teaching to HerDAO in Kenya, and also some other base camps as guest speakers. Right? So I feel like the best place is when people actually build something meaningful with Scaffold, and they like show, hey, we go live. Then like they share on Twitter or something. Then I always appreciate when people do that, and also try to engage with their posts as much as possible.
What's one problem that developers within the space, like the whole crypto ecosystem, face that you love to speak about?
I feel like sometimes they kind of skip the basics and they try to focus on the new shiny things, but they always forget the fundamentals. For example, how to do a software design properly, architecture diagrams. I think there's like skills that a developer should have, but most people just skim over that because they want to do a lot of the fancier stuff. This is a very important skill to have, and especially if you want to go the developer route as a professional developer, then this is a skill that you must have, and you cannot just discount or like put it out.
If you had to give an advice to anyone who wants to be a developer or invest his time into becoming a dev, what would that advice be?
So 2 advice. One is, again, communication. Learn your people skills. You have to communicate a lot. Developers just not just taking your computer and typing code, because you have to also communicate with your stakeholders, your investors, maybe your CEOs, your business guys, your product managers, to make sure that your project runs very well and smoothly. That's one, people skills and communication. Second is that you have to keep always updating your proof of work. Your GitHub is your proof of work. Make sure you have that, and make sure you keep committing there. So you have any PR, maybe simple project, just post it up. Just put it up. And like that's your proof of work, right? If you build something interesting, put it up in GitHub. If you're like wanting to join a hackathon, put it up in GitHub. Just don't keep anything too secret unless it's a company code where you have to have an NDA in place, then don't do that. But if you're like, yes, your personal project, just do it on GitHub, because people will be able to see that, oh, this guy is committed. These guys are committing every day, active, very active, and they can see like how you work, how you write code, and what interests you, and so on. GitHub is like your resume, like your social media profile. Like if you're hiring an influencer, then you see how much followers they have, how much view they have. Same as developer, you see how much they GitHub, what they're doing in GitHub, like how they're contributing to different communities, how they're contributing to different projects, and how they start up projects on their own.
Thank you so much, Rick. I really
Yeah.
appreciate for your time. And thank you for educating everyone what it is to be a dev. And especially if you want to start developing on StarkNet, you can reach out to him on Twitter.
Yep, Twitter, and also join our Telegram group. It's also available. You can join it. You can ask questions around there.
Thank you so much, Nick. I really appreciate it.